Hey guys, I'm so happy to see you back at this channel. So the Valentine's Day is almost here, so I thought let's draw some love, and I mean love potion. So for this tutorial we'll use only one brush, which is the modeling brush, and we'll use the love potion color palette, which you can download, and I will leave the link in the description below. So now let's get started. And the first thing we'll have to do is create a new canvas, so we'll press this little plus sign. So I will go with the square canvas, but you can choose any other canvas depending on what you will be using this picture for. So I will be using it for social media, so I'll post to Instagram, so I'll choose square, and here we go. So here's our canvas. We'll start by filling in the backgrounds. So we'll go to layers, click on the background color layer. This layer is always there when you create a new canvas, and we'll choose this first color right here, which is a very pale purple. Now we'll go ahead and pick black. So I don't have the black in this color palette, but you can easily take it by double tap in this dark area, and we'll take pure black. We'll also make sure we're using a monoline brush. And before we start, I just wanted to mention that in monoline I changed the stabilization. So I increased the streamline and also a little bit of the stabilization to make my brush run a little smoother. As you see, my strokes are very smooth, so I did that. You don't have to do it, but it's really helpful when you're trying to draw something. Okay, and now let's get started. And we will start with the glass jar. So we'll go ahead and rename this layer jar. We'll take monoline brush and black, and the first thing we'll have to do is create an oval. So we'll just create an oval like this. Without lifting the pencil, press on the screen with the other finger. I'll make it something like this. Now I want to make sure that this is in the middle, so I'll go to the transform tool. I will turn on the snapping and magnetic, and then I will move it to the, it's already in the middle. Wow, okay. Well, but when you see this orange line, it means it is in the middle. Good. So now I will go ahead and turn on the drawing guides. So I'll go to the actions canvas, I will turn on the drawing guide, and I will go to the edit drawing guide because I need symmetry, and I'll click done. Good. So now everything I draw on one side will be drawn on the other side, which is awesome. Okay, and then we'll continue with our jar. So we'll go ahead and create an opening like this. We'll repeat the step and create it one more time. Sort of like a bottle, so we'll do it one more time. That would be the last time, and that would be a bit smaller. Good. Now we'll go ahead and create the jar itself. So we'll create a circle starting somewhere here. This will work. I'll just add my arc a bit. So this is it. That looks good to me. And we'll draw the bottom part, how it stands. So something like this. Awesome, so our jar is almost ready. I think it's a little too big, so I'll just make it a little smaller. But I still want to make sure it's in the middle. So here we go, here's our jar. Good, now we'll create the leaf. So we'll create this crystal. We'll go and create a new layer. We'll call it crystal. Again, we'll take black. Creating crystal is super easy. So the first thing we'll have to do is just we have to create the opening where the crystal actually goes. So we'll go from here to here. So that's the opening. I'll start from this point. I'll create a line up. Good. Now I will create one more line up. I will make them different heights. So something like this. Now I will go and start from this point and create a pointy, go create a line up, and I'll go from here to here, create a point. So now we'll go to this point and create a line down. Then from this we'll go up, create one more line. We just want them to be a little different. So this one is, we'll go sharply up, then a little down like this, and then it will go to this point. And now we'll just connect these peaks with the peak right here. Now from this point we'll create one more line up, connect it with this peak, and go to this corner. Now this seems a little boring, so we'll create one more crystal here, like this, and here we go. Now we'll go to this corners and create two lines down. like this. And here's our crystal. So we won't erase anything here on the other layer, just because when we will be filling with color, it will the line won't be visible anyway. And plus, if we erase it, we won't be able to fill this jar. Now, when we're done with the lid, we're done with the jar, we're done with the crystal, we just need the love potion itself. So we'll create it, and the way we do it is we'll create a new layer. We will call it love potion. Okay. Cool. So now we'll create the love potion itself. It's super easy. So the first thing we'll have to do is create a wavy line like this. Now we'll connect these two ends. Like this. Good. And now we'll just go and close this loop like this. Oops. And we'll just close this loop like this. Just make sure these two lines are blended. And here you go. Here's the love potion. Okay, now we'll just draw the inside heart. So we'll go and create a new layer. We'll call it hearts. We're still using black, so nothing changes here. So we'll just draw hearts inside the jar. So I'll draw one. Good. And I will duplicate it to put it in other places. Also turn it a bit. I'll duplicate it again. You can put as many hearts as you want. And here we go. Those are my hearts at the bottom. Cool. And now we just merge them into one layer. We'll create a new layer and we will call it bubbles. And all we have to do is just create the rounded bubbles inside. So anywhere you want. Cool. Now I'll just make it a little bigger. And I'll add these little dots. Make it even smaller and add little ones. So just it's, you know, something is floating there. So the love potion is almost ready. Now we'll just have to do the tag. So we'll go and create a new layer. We'll call it tag. So the first thing we'll have to do is just create a circle somewhere here. Then we will create two lines and the lines come to the circle. So they come to one point somewhere here. And we'll create one line coming to this point, and we'll create second line coming to this point, and now we'll just go and move them to the side of the jar. And now we'll just have to create the tag itself, but before we do that, we just need to move our jar a little bit to the side. So we'll go and take all of the layers and move them to the side. Move this jar to the side just a bit because we need some space for the tag. Go back to the tag. So the rest of the tag is super easy. So we create a straight line. We'll create two lines diagonally. Now we'll just create a straight line going this way. Create one more straight line going this way. And now we'll just have to connect it. And here we go. We have a tag. Good. And now we are actually ready to color. So we will now turn off the drawing assistant. So we'll go back to the actions canvas and turn off the drawing assistant layer. So we'll go also to jar and turn it off here. And now all we have to do is just color. So we'll start doing that. So we already colored the background. Now we'll go with the jar. We'll go to the jar layer. We'll go to color palette. So we'll take this first color right here and we will color this area. So now it's light blue. Now we'll go to this area. We'll take this color and color it. We'll go to the opening and we'll color this and this with the same color. So here we go. We will also switch this color and create the top part and the middle part right here. Now we'll go to the love potion itself. So we'll go to the love potion layer. We will take this color again and we will color this area. Now we'll switch to a little darker, color this area. So now we'll go to hearts. We'll go to hearts and we'll use these colors to color the heart. So I'll go with this one. I'll color this heart and this heart. Now I'll switch my colors. I will go with this one and I'll create the big one like this. and the small one with this color. Now I'll go with this color, create this. Now I'll go and color this too, so I'll use this light pink for this. So my hearts are colored now. I will go to bubbles, so I'll go to bubbles, and I'll use the same color for this one. I'll use the light ones, and you can choose any colors you want. You don't even have to use my colors. Now we will go to the crystal. So we'll move to crystal now. We'll use this color, so we'll use this one first for this part. This one is for the middle, and this one for this last part right here. Cool. Now I'll choose this pink for this little thing. We'll go with this purple for this part. The very light one for this, a little bit darker for this, and I'll use the same color for this. Oh, and that's my crystal. Now we'll go to the tag. We'll use this red, so we'll go to the tag and color the tag with red. Don't forget to color these little things. If this happens, let's do it one more time. Keep your pencil and slide it to the right to increase the threshold. But we'll do it one more time. And now it colored all of it. Okay, actually we're almost done with the drawing. We'll just have to add a few details. So we'll go on top and create the new layer, calling it details. We will use, for this, I will use the round brush, but you can use the modeling brush. I'll just use the round brush because it's a little thicker, but again, you don't have to use it. So now I'll go and take white. So if you double tap on this white area, it will take the pure white. And I just want to add a few lines since it's a glass jar. So I want to add a few lines like this, showing it that it has some reflection. I'll also draw a few lines here and one more here. The round brush is also Procreate original brush, so everyone should have it in Procreate. Now I will go to this part of the jar, and I'll also add a few lines. So I'll still using white for lighter areas, and I'll use the darker, this color right here, for the purple ones. Now we'll do the same for crystal, and I'll just take this color, the one we used for the background color, and I'll just add cute little lines. Okay, cool. Now, when we did the details for the jar, we'll have to do the same for the love potion itself. So we'll still using the round brush, and now we'll just go and take this color, and we'll just add the same lines to the love potion. Anywhere you think is appropriate. So I'll be adding a little bit of here, and I'll also add one right here. Take this color. I'll just draw a line this way. So we'll go back to this color and we'll draw one more here. We have a few more things that we have to finish. First, we have to write the love potion note here. I already have this prepared because I'm not good with lettering, so I already have copied this, so I'll just have to paste it. I'm just not good at writing things, so I already have this prepared for myself. And that would be the note layer. I will also take this pink and just create a little and just color them. One here and one here. So now we'll just have to create the background. So we'll go to the new layer, we'll call it background details, and we will take this color. We'll have to move this layer under everything because we're creating the background. We want it to be behind the jar. All we have to do actually is create a bubble behind the jar. So we'll create one more here, and we'll also create one more here and color it. Now we'll switch to this color and we'll create bubbles. So I'll go to the round brush, I'll make it big, and all you have to do is just create these bubbles anywhere you think is appropriate. Make some bigger and some smaller. There we go. Now we'll go and take darker pink. We'll switch to the monoline brush, make it smaller, and we'll just add these little lines. And here we go. And as I told you, that will be super easy and super cute illustrations. So we have created it in less than an hour, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe because we draw cute little things in Procreate every week. Also, if you will be drawing this illustration, don't forget to post it on Instagram and tag me because I'm always so happy to see your work. I'm so excited. I always like and repost. You guys are amazing. I hope you will have a lovely Valentine's Day, and I'll see you in the next one.